What is the long speech that is spoken by only one actor in a film or play? Monologue. What is the list that shows the names actors and actresses in a movie? Cast. Where do people go to watch plays? Theater. What do we call the extra performance that actors give? Encore. What do we call famous people? Celebrity. What do you call an individual musical sound? Note. What is the music that is recorded for a movie or a film? Soundtrack. What do you call the person who plays musical instruments as a job? Musician. What do you call a notice of death in a newspaper? Obituary. What publication reports daily news? Newspaper. Where is the crossword normally seen? Newspapers. What is the heading at the top of an article or page in a newspaper or magazine? Headline. Some magazines are published once a year, and some are published twice a year. How do you describe the type of magazine that is published 4 times a year? Quarterly. Which one can be put into a backpack, a book or a table? A book. What's the name of the company that produces books? Publisher. What do you call a person who writes novels for a living? Novelist. If you want to read tragedies or comedies, what kind of book do you read? Fiction books, novels. What does the force happen between the relative motion when objects are rubbed against each other? Friction. What kind of forms are tragedy and comedy? Drama. What is the document protecting people's works? Patent/copyright. If you invented something, what can you apply for to prevent others copying your invention? Patent/copyright. When the writer of a book is unknown, what word is used for the author? Anonymous. Who is the main journalist responsible for producing a newspaper or magazine? Editor. What do we call the first paragraph of a report? Introduction. Which one has more academic articles, magazines or journals? Journals. Which source is more reliable, magazine or journal? Journal. What do we call the people who write songs? Composers. What do you call an individual musical performance? Solo. How many people are there in a quartet? 4. What is the musical instrument which has both pedals and strings? Harp. What is the thing you touch when you play a guitar? Strings. What are the things that you touch with your left hand when you play a guitar? Strings. What is the feature that guitars and violins have in common? Strings. What is the collection of pictures called? Album. What is a painting of a person's head called? Portrait, portraiture. What is the general term for paintings of the countryside or natural views? Landscapes. What device can be used to take photos? Camera. What do we call the picture that shows the lateral side of an object? Profile. What are the paintings or photos of people, especially when it includes someone's face, head and shoulder? Portrait. Historians use evidence to draw conclusions about the past. Would a contemporary artist's painting of an ancient battle be an original source or a secondary source? Secondary source.